Hello everyone, welcome to another Ben Tech video. Today Ben is not with us unfortunately, but it's been a week now, we need to get a video out, so I just thought why not make a tier list video. Now this video isn't going to be super long or anything, there's not many mice for me to rate here, but the mice that are on here are really popular, so I'm sure if you're looking for a new mouse, then the one you're looking for is probably on here. There's some expensive high-end premium options, there's some budget options, and there's also going to be some mid-range options on here. So first off here we have the Attack Shark X3, this is the mouse that I own currently. It's a good mouse. It is obviously cheap. It's more on the budget end. I think I picked it up for about 30 quid. But yeah, it is a very good budget option. But in terms of like build quality and stuff like that, it can sort of lack that premium, like high quality feel that other mice have, like the G Pro and stuff like that. But the sense is really good. The clicks feel really nice. And for that exact reason, I'm going to place this in B tier. And the reason for me placing it in B tier is because it's not the best mouse, but it's not bad. By no means is it bad at all. So I think B is a fair rating here. Guys, I'm very sorry. Let me move my webcam out of the way. There we go. I'm in the top right now. Now I'm in the middle right. I didn't realize you guys couldn't see the tier list. The next mouse we have, guys, is the M Game Gear OP1 8K, and this mouse is really good. I haven't tried it, but from what I've seen, other reviews and stuff like that, it looks really good. I've heard it's got good build quality. The clicks are really nice. The sensor's really good. The only flaw that I can think of with this mouse is that it's wired. Now 5 or 6 years ago that would not be a problem, but in 2026 wireless mice are the matter. So purely because it's wired, I'm going to put it in B tier but above the Attack Shark, and I think that's a fair rating. Yeah, so I did forget the Razer Viper series, but I did add that on, so yeah. Okay, next up on the list we have the Razer Death Adder, and if we were talking the Razer Death Adder Essential, it would be DLC. That mouse like is awful, but for the video's sake we're going to say that we're using the Death Adder V4. So this mouse is like as good as it gets in terms of ergonomic mice. If you prefer an ergonomic shape, then I definitely choose the Death Adder over the Razer Viper. Obviously it's got really good build quality, really good clicks, really good sensor. So I think I'm either going to put it's between S and A. We're gonna put it in S for now because it is the best mouse we've had on this list to rate so far by a long shot. But there are some other ones coming up that are going to beat the Death Adder. So for now we'll put it in S, but it could definitely change to A. Next up we got the Logitech G Pro X Superlight 2, and this one is self-explanatory. I'm going to put it in S tier. I'm gonna put it above the Death Adder. Probably because the shape for most people will be better for the Superlight, and it's obviously like super popular. But yeah, that one is self-explanatory. I don't need to explain myself there. But then next up we got the Super Strike, and this one is also self-explanatory. It just goes above the Superlight. It's just a better version really. I have heard some problems where if you squeeze the mouse too hard then it sort of clicks itself, but I feel like adjusting the clicks would definitely solve that issue. So I'm going to put it at the top of S tier. You know what, guys, I'm actually going to change the endgame mouse. I'm going to put it in A tier because I feel like putting it in B tier is a bit harsh. I know a lot of pros that use the mouse. I think A tier is more fair than B. But anyways, moving on, we have the Razer Basilisk as our next mouse, and this mouse, it's like, I'd say it's Razer's version of the G502. I mean, it's not bad, but it's not great. I feel like it's a good mouse, but the weight, the shape is just not for me. So for that reason, I'm going to put it below the Attack Shark. I feel like that's fair. It's just sort of, I've heard good things about the mouse. I've heard bad things about the mouse. But I just feel the shape for most people is just not what they want. So for that reason, I'm going to put it at the bottom of B tier for now. The next mouse we got is the Logitech G305. And I know this mouse is good. I know Ben has this mouse. He's not said anything bad about it, only good things. And I think in terms of budget mice, this is one of the best options you're going to have. It's a really good shape. The clicks are really good. The sensor's also really good. I believe you can get it wired and wireless. I think the wireless version has a battery. I'm not too sure. I feel like they've made another version where you get a dongle, but it's just a really good overall budget option. So for that reason, I'm going to put it below the endgame mouse, but at the bottom of A tier. Because I feel like the build quality exceeds the Attack Shark's build quality, but it's got similar like sensor clicks and stuff, etc. So for that reason, I'm going to put it at the bottom of A tier. Next on the list, we have the Logitech G502, and this mouse, you either love it or you hate it. There's no in between. I've never heard anyone say that they like this mouse. It's either it's the best mouse ever or it's the worst mouse ever. I feel like this mouse is kind of a meme in the mice community, but yeah, bias aside, I think this is a good mouse depending on what you're using it for. I feel like editing, stuff like that, like it would be better because it's heavier, so you've got a bit more control. But for gaming, it's just not the best because obviously of how heavy it is. There are obviously some pros that use heavy mice, like Mongrel uses the G402. But yeah, this mouse is not preferred for gaming, for most people anyways. So I'm going to put it, it's between the top of B tier and the bottom of A tier. You know what, we're going to go the top of B tier because it's not the best for gaming, like I said, but it's got a lot more customization than the Attack Shark and the Basilisk. The build quality is better on the G502. So I think top of B tier is a fair rating. Next up, we have the £5 Amazon mouse. And this one, I don't need to explain myself. It's obviously going in D tier. It is god awful. If you ever buy one of these mice, you know, if you ever owned one, you know how awful it is. The sensor, the clicks, the side buttons. You can't even like click and press a side button. Like the side button just won't register. It's so bad. D tier, yeah, there's nothing else I need to say. Next up on the list, we got the 80k Blazing Sky X1 V2, and this mouse is it's more on the budget side actually, but I've heard really good things about it. It's kind of just, what I've heard is kind of a V4 clone, so I haven't really seen much about it. I've not tested it, so I'm gonna put it at the top of A tier, just from what I've heard. It's wireless, it's really good, it's a nice shape, it's nice clicks, good sensor. I think top of A tier is fair. I don't really know much, so I can't really go in depth. But yeah, I think I'm just going to stick with top of A tier and move on to the next mouse, which is the glorious Model O. And this mouse was the king of Minecraft PvP back in the day, like 2020 now. You could change the debounce time so the mouse would double click, and the CPS you would get on this thing is crazy. I remember every video you watched on Game & Mice in like 2020 was just buy the Model O, buy the Model O. It was so good. Nowadays it's a bit outdated. It's not a bad mouse, it's really good actually, but you can get a wireless version, which is a bit more pricey, but that's what happens when you buy a wireless mouse. So I think I'm going to put this mouse above the G305 but below the Endgame, because obviously it's a bit outdated, but the sensor, the shape is a bit better than the G305. Yeah, I think middle of A tier is fair for this mouse. Next up, we got any RPG gaming mouse, and this one, I mean, I've played League, but I don't play it like properly. So for League, obviously it's good, like RPG games of course, but for me it's just not really my kind of mouse. I don't think I'd enjoy using a mouse like this. I think the main reason for that is because there's so many numbers, I just forget where they are. By no means is it bad, but it's not great. So I think I'm going to put it above the Basilisk, and I'm going to move the Basilisk down into C tier. I want to sort of evenly spread the mice out, so I want at least one in every category. So I think moving the Basilisk down is fair, and having RPG mice at the bottom of B tier is also fair. But moving on, we got the Mchos L7 Pro, and once again, I've not heard much about this mouse, but I'm pretty sure it's essentially just like a G Pro clone, like most mice are nowadays. I don't know much about it, like I said, so I'm going to put it above the Model O, but below the Endgame mouse, and I think that's pretty fair. The 80k VXE R1 Pro is next, and just like the Blazing Sky, it's just a super light clone basically. The Blazing Sky X1 V2 is like a V4 Pro clone, and the R1 Pro is just a super light clone. So I'm going to put it, I prefer the shape of the Viper, so I'm going to put it below the X1 V2, but obviously above the Endgame mouse, because I just prefer the shape of the Viper, so I feel like it'd be better for me. Bit of bias going on, but that does not matter. And next up, we got, in my opinion, the king of gaming mice, the Razer Viper V4 Pro. It's just better than the Super Light. I'm not sure about the Super Strike, but I'm being biased here. I'm gonna get some hate for this, but the Super Strike is really overglazed. It's good, it's really good. It's like obviously one of the best mice you can buy, but the price is, I mean, it's kind of the same as a V4, but bias again. I'd just rather buy the V4 than Super Strike, to be honest with you. I feel like the thought of clicking and it not feeling like a click would be a bit weird. So for that reason, I'm going to put the V4 Pro as the best gaming mouse money can buy right now. I just feel like that's just my opinion really, and a lot of people do have the same opinion as me. It's between the V4 Pro and the Super Strike. So if you want to spend 200 odd quid on a mouse, just buy one of those two. But yeah, that is my tier list. There will be some controversy with some of my choices, so anything you guys think should be different, leave in the comments down below. Also make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you like this kind of content. But yeah, that is my tier list, and I'll see you in the next one.